Okay, number 99. A company uses linear programming to decide on the production and sales budget that will maximize total contribution and profit for a financial period. The optimal solution involves using all available direct labor hours for which the shadow price is 4.50 per hour. For labor, the shadow price is 4.50 per hour, and machine hours for which the shadow price is $3 per machine hour. Direct labor is paid at $8 per hour. Okay. So direct labor rate is $8 per hour, shadow price is 4.50 per hour. If the objective of the company is to maximize total contribution and profit in each period, how much should the company be willing to pay per hour to obtain additional direct labor hours of production capacity? Okay, this question is quite simple. I can do it. I mean, it's a theoretical question actually. The more important thing is that I explain you the concept one more. Answer actually should be not this one and not this much. Answer should be, but up to, but not including 12.50. This is your answer. Now, let me explain you the concept. The concept here is shadow price. Shadow price of a resource. Shadow price could be for machine hour, could be labor hour, it could be for 1 kilogram of material, for any resource. Shadow price is actually for any resource. What is shadow price? I say that it is the maximum amount that can be paid extra to acquire one additional unit of a given resource. One additional unit of a given resource. The amount which you can pay extra, it is the amount that can be paid extra to acquire one additional unit of a given resource. What does that mean? Let's suppose that you have machine hours and you have labor hours. For instance, you have 100 machine hours and you have 50 labor hours, and you use these in the full capacity. You are using them, using them in full capacity. I'm sorry with my keyboard. And make a contribution of, I don't know, contribution could be your $500. So this is the combination of resources. So you make your contribution. Let me put it like this here so that we become clear. Our contribution is here 500. Okay. While using 100 hours of machine, 150 labor hours, we can make 500. Let's suppose that we receive some additional customer order. And for that customer order, we need to add our machine hours. So let's suppose I make here 101 machine hours. Labor hours remain same. Labor hours I'm not changing, but I'm changing 101 hours. And my contribution, it becomes 505. So by increasing one additional machine hour, my contribution increases by $5. So how much can I pay for this one additional hour? This is the shadow price concept. Now, if I have to acquire one more machine hour, what is the maximum? I'm not saying that I must give that. What is the maximum I can give? Or let's suppose it's not machine hour. Let me call it labor hour. So I call I ask my worker that please come in and work overtime because I have some order. You work at night. And he says, no problem, I will work at night, but you give me $10 extra. Do you think we should be giving him $10 extra?
No, sir.
Because his 1 hour additional is not increasing my total contribution by $10. What I am making maximum, how much I'm making maximum?
5.
5. So if he says that give me more, I will work at night, give me more, give me extra. But I can give him maximum 5, right? I'm not saying that I will give him 5. Maybe I will try to negotiate with $3, with $4, with $4.5. But maximum what I will give him would be this much.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand my point? Even 5 I will not give him. Even 5 I
No,
will
sir.
not give him. So answer is up to, but not including 12.5. Because in this question, you are already paying to the labor $8. And the shadow price for labor is $4.5. So 12 plus 4.5, it makes 12.5. So up to 12.5 I can give. Up to 12.
Sir, can you explain this again, please?
Sorry?
This part, sir. This 4.5 plus.
Because
Can you explain this part again?
yeah, $8, this is his regular wage, okay? $8 is his regular pay. And I calculated the shadow price like this. Shadow price comes out to be 4.5. Like here, the shadow price comes out to be 5. So shadow price is 4.5. So total becomes 12. Total is now 12.5. So what can I give him maximum? I can give him maximum up to 12.5, but not including 12.5. At least 1 cent I should keep with myself. So it says that up to, but not including 12.5. We can give him 11, we can give him 10, we can give him 11.5, we can give him 12.25, or even 12.499 I can give. Do you understand my point? So first of all, the first question is, what is shadow price? So you understand that shadow price is the price which you give to acquire an additional unit of resource. And how do you calculate that how much you should pay for additional unit of resource? You should consider that without this 1 hour, what do you make? Without 1 hour, you make 500. With this 1 additional hour, which I increased, our contribution increased by 5. So we are making maximum 5. His 1 hour additional is bringing in $5 more. So this is the shadow price for the labor. We cannot, if the labor says give me $7, I will say thank you very much. We will reject the customer order, because if we accept customer order, he will take more, we will be even in loss, because customer will pay 5 extra and I have to give 7 to the labor. So it's no use for me. So maximum I can give 5, maximum I can give 5, but I'm not saying that we must give 5. It's not must, okay? You can give up to this. We will try to negotiate at somewhere like $4, $4.5, $3.8, whatever. But 5 is the maximum limit. So in this case, they told us, so this is the answer, up to, but not including 12.5. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
So they just gave you this information unnecessarily. Machine hours were not needed. We only, because it told us in question, obtain additional direct labor hour. So we are interested in direct labor hour. In direct labor hours, $8 was regular salary, 4.5 was shadow price, make a total 12.5. Anything up to 12.5, but not including 12.5. Like until 12.499, we are happy. We can give.
सर, जब लिमिटिंग फैक्टर्स ने हमें दिया होता है तो हमें कौन सा प्रोडक्ट बनाना चाहिए जिसमें हमारी कंट्रीब्यूशन सबसे ज्यादा हो?
जिसमें कंट्रीब्यूशन पर लिमिटिंग प्रोडक्ट पर लिमिटिंग रिसोर्स सबसे ज्यादा हो. Any product which has the maximum contribution per limiting resource. Let's suppose if your limiting resource is material, so then you will calculate contribution per kilogram. Let's suppose you ask the question. Let me create a scenario. Let's suppose that you have product A, you have product B, you have product C. Product A, the selling price is, I don't know, $60. Here it is $50. Here it is $40. And here you have material, you've got labor. So your material is here $30. it is $20, it is $10. And labor is, I don't know, 10, 10, 10. So your contribution now is 60 minus 30 minus 10. Your contribution is 20.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it somehow it became equal. Let me call it, okay, if I make it 5, okay, let's keep it 10 and make it 15, 5 and 5. So 60, 50, 40, labor is 20, they're 10, they're 10, okay. I'm not picking up the good numbers for explanation. Let me think about some other numbers. Okay, let me keep it 2 products. Let's not make it 3 because 3 products are bothering me. I'm just trying to create a quick example for you. So you sell it for 60, 50, and here material is 10, and contribution is sell it for 80, like this. Okay, let's do like this. So these are 2 products, product A, product B. Contribution coming in from here is 40, from here it is 30. And then I tell you that material costs $10, you know, $10 per kilogram. Material cost $10 per kilogram. So which product you should choose, A or B?
A.
Huh?
I think A.
A, sir, with a more contribution.
More contribution, no. And then because I'm telling you material cost $10 per kilogram, and let's suppose that material is a limiting factor.
Okay.
So you should be, when you have a limiting factor, you should be calculating contribution
The limiting factor.
limiting factor, contribution per kilogram. Okay, calculate contribution per kilogram. So how many kilograms do you use? How many kilograms are we using in A?
4.
2 kilograms.
2 kilograms, sorry.
Because you have $10 per kilogram, so 2 kilograms are used here and 1 kilogram is used here. So here the contribution is 40 divided by 2. So per kilogram contribution is 20.
Okay.
In this case, your contribution per kilogram is 30. Here it is 30. I'm sorry, this keyboard is bothering me a lot. So contribution is $30 per kilogram. Although contribution per unit is higher here, but contribution per kilogram is more here. So your choice should be product B. See, what is scarce with you? Material is scarce with you. You want to use your material in the most effective manner. You want to use your material in the most intelligent way. You want to use your material in the most profitable way. If you use 1 kilogram in making product A, every 1 kilogram will give you $20. But if you spend it on product B, every kilogram will give you $30. Let's suppose that you have 100 kilograms available. If you have 100 kilograms available and you want to make product A, your total contribution will be 100 multiplied by 20. This is the total contribution which you will make from 100 kilogram. But if you use it in product B, these 100 kilogram, each kilogram will give you $30 contribution. And while using the material for product B, you would be making $3,000 for total contribution. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So you do not only think about the contribution per unit, you should be thinking about contribution per kilogram. Because for you, material is a limiting factor. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Move forward. This one, 101. It says that a company makes 2 products X and Y using the same type. Yeah, please.
Sir, in previous question, what about the machine hour shadow price that was given £3?
we never were bothered about it, because in question they asked us about labor hours. Will be willing to pay per labor hour. They did not. They just gave you extra information about machine hours. It was extra.
Okay, fine. So this is not a we should find which should is the
They did not ask you to make a choice. They just ask you that
Yes.
what you should be paying maximum for the labor.
okay.
How much should the company be willing to pay per hour to obtain additional direct labor hours? They did not ask us how much we should pay to get additional machine hours. They only asked about labor hours, so we did for labor hours.
Okay, sir.
Okay.